Hey, my tribe. So today I just wanted to cover gaslighting. It's a term that we commonly hear, and a lot of times people kind of get what it means, but not necessarily. So I pulled out the whiteboard for this one. So we got 5 signs of gaslighting, and a lot of times you see this in romantic relationships, but this can be in a work environment, a friendship, really any relationship that you have with someone else, gaslighting can come up. Number 1, distracting with compassion. Baby, you know I love you. I would never hurt your feelings on purpose. Because they're trying to shift you into the soft, lovey, feely place where you just forget about whatever it was you were confronting them about. Gaslighters typically tend to have narcissistic qualities and do not like to be confronted, questioned. Number 2, minimizing or making fun of your feelings. Like, why are you so sensitive? You are just so dramatic. Do you always have to be this critical? Because now it's your fault. It's your problem. It's not theirs. And that's something they're very good at redirecting blame. Number 3, discounting achievements. And the reason for this, again, this could be in a workplace scenario, a friendship, romantic partnership, even a relative. But the gaslighting personality type, the people who tend to gaslight, are often intimidated and jealous of someone else's success, whether it be a partner, a friend, a relative. So, for example, hey, it's great you got a promotion. It's just a shame you're still grossly underpaid. So it's like, oh, hey, that's great, but you still suck. This is a pattern that you often see in gaslighting. Number 4, denying the truth, because a gaslighter will blatantly lie about certain situations. Like, I never said or did that. You must be losing your mind. You're just making stuff up in your head. I swear, you must be crazy. Again, it's now your problem. It's not that they did something wrong or that they lied about it. And by wrong, it's just, something that was offensive to you, regardless of what the situation was. But now it's your problem. You're crazy. It never happened. And it could actually lead a person, if this is like a romantic relationship, with this behavior consistently over time, it can lead that person to start to question their own reality, their own perception. Just a very damaging pattern to be in. And number 5, shifting blame. Typically, this would come up in I can't believe you stayed out to at the bar until 3 a.m. Well, it's not my fault. You had me so upset I couldn't even think straight. If you wouldn't get me so mad, things like that wouldn't happen. Oh, what? Now it's the other person's fault that they made poor decisions. And you see, it's just, and you can replace the sentence with whatever the scenario might be, whose phone number is this? Why did you give someone your phone number? Well, I didn't want to hurt their feelings. I mean, I can't be rude like you all the time. You're always so critical. Oh my gosh. That kind of scenario. So, 5 signs of gaslighting. And if there's someone in your life who tends to gaslight, get out in front of it. And what I mean by that is, if you know you have to interact with this person, like if it's a coworker or a friend or a relative, obviously, coworker you have to interact with. Friend, I would almost put under frenemy. And relatives, well, I live by the motto of I don't owe anyone my time or my energy. I don't care what your title is, And for a romantic partner, boundaries. It is time to establish boundaries. And that's what I meant by get out ahead of it. When they start to say, I love you so much, I'd never intentionally hurt your feelings, then you can come back with, well, this behavior is not acceptable. And I'm going to go ahead and take some time to think about this and cut it off. Or if it's, someone at work who's discounting your achievements. It was a great presentation, but I noticed so-and-so is asleep. Oh, thank you for your feedback, but everyone else seemed to be quite pleased with it. And excuse yourself. And if these are people that are recurring in your life that you have to deal with, you have to start setting definite boundaries with them. If they start to come to you with that, why are you so dramatic? Like, you know what? I am who I am. And if you don't like the way that I act, you don't have to spend time around me. But I will not accept you talking to me in this fashion. Whatever works for you, whatever feels comfortable for you. But it's kind of, when somebody is treating you like this, it's emotional abuse. And you have every right to stand up for yourself and not feel apologetic for it. And set that guideline. We're not doing this anymore. So I hope this helped. And I hope you have an amazing weekend.